here we have Mr. Gonzalez, who is a history teacher at Los Angeles Unified School District. And the question I have for you is, how would you respond to people who say, seven generation games, where's the history? I don't see any names, I don't see any dates.
History is not predicated necessarily on just dates and time. It's necessary to the individuals who live there. So with seven generations, you have native peoples who kept their tradition with an oral tradition in which they have an elder who would give a speech about, let's say, a poisonous rattlesnake, in which you have this connection to nature, geography of the region, right, and how it connects to the lives of people who live there. So I know some people might assume that just because there's a battle in Stalingrad or the Battle of the Bulge, and you have the dictator that lived from this year to this year, that necessitates a history. But history is, if you really look at it in a global context and throughout time, you will notice that the Mexica in what is now present-day Mexico had the same type of oral traditions, including even the snake and the eagle on a cactus. It was something that someone dreamt about, and it was a premonition. And then that's how they established the city of Mexico City. And that's not a date or time. It was something that was oral. Likewise, seven generation games is that. It's the research is there, the stories are there because they connect to the lives of the people who are there. And that's their real history. Most of it, you have to keep in mind that most of the books that were written about Native Americans were biased, not towards Native Americans. So the only true authentic history of them would be the elders giving those stories, and it's not necessarily about dates and times. It's about how people lived and what they used wherever they lived. So seven generation games is authentic in its understanding of Native Americans.